Okay, guys. Whoops, let's turn this up in my ears a bit. I did fix one little error. That mezcal, when I drank it, did say +6 scrolling it over your head and said we gained 9 faith points. We actually gained 6. The output above the head was right. The output in the text was wrong. I fixed it. We're on version 0.89.34. It just wasn't taking into account the modification based on your god's relationship with you. Okay, let's load this back up as the next step. Dive back into the game. I'm also going to turn, I'm going to turn the volume up in this game a tiny bit. I noticed the music was like impossible to hear. Just a little buzz score there. Okay. Hopefully that's not too bad. Just a little bit. And let's continue on our adventure here. Where are we? Where's my numpad? Where's my everything? We're on dungeon level 5 in a gold mine. That's right. If we can get our mining skill up a bit fast, it might help us out a bit. We probably won't be able to be honest. We're probably not going to be able to mine much in here, but at least we can... We're still using our quarterstaff? That sounded like I was using a staff. I am. Let's leave it on staff for a minute. Whatevs. Oh, that, Grooves have a weird special ability. It's not a very, very powerful special ability, but they destroy small adjacent light sources. So when he came here, he doused that torch, because Grooves don't like light. Oh, here he cast a spell at us. He cast Flaming Darts. We took 3 points of damage. Let me hit him for 4. He's only got, how many spell points left? That was it. That's all he had in him. Let's kill him before he kills this frickin'... Alright, let's get this wolf before it gets the smuggler as well. Whew. Okay. Alright. Wither Roads Volume 2. Thank God. Okay, here's something I realized, by the way, guys. We've been carrying around this thing. We can't use it. As an elf... We can never gain expert general skills. Traveling is a general skill. We can only get it to the advanced level. We just found this book, which will let us learn it to the advanced level. So let's drop this low power spell. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I'm seeing double because I'm playing in my window above my OBS studio screen here. Yes, I want to... Fuck. It's driving me nuts. Alright, I gotta remember to just look at this. Okay, pick that up. Let's learn it. Our max health is too low. We don't have 60 yet. Alright, well, we'll carry that briefly. Let's sell him the other one. Yeah, sure, let's eat the banquet. Great, poisonous. Let's sell him behind steel. We don't need this. We already know this skill, so sell it for 30 gold. Let's sell Wither Roads Volume 3 for 30 gold. Alright. Good enough for now. We do have a curative potion. Let's take it right now. Get rid of that stupid poison. There we go. Okay. You know what? Let's use this again. If worse comes to worse and he sends his legendary serpent after me, which he probably won't. Again, if I kill it, it's going to be worth a lot of experience for me, so I don't mind this so much. Alright, we get poison immunity. If we open this wizard chest and it's trapped with some sort of poison thing, great. Nothing in there. Let's go kill this guy. If you notice, by the way, you can see that little exclamation point above his head means he's fleeing. But let's wait one turn. There. That symbol means we can see him, but we can see him with our infravision. He's one square beyond what we should normally be able to see, but we're seeing him with our infravision. Just so you know what that is. Got some gold, baby. You see a lot of mineable gold here. There's a keg. We might drink out of that later, but not yet. Restorative potion, we got a couple of those now, I think. A light spell book, that's an awesome spell. Let's learn that. Would increase our sight range to 11 for 120 turns if we cast it. It's going to come in handier later when... the deeper you go, the darker the dungeon gets. It doesn't matter too much right now, but when we get deeper, it's going to be really dark. Come in super handy then. It's still useful right now. There's a waterfall. What got broken? Our cloth armor's done. Damn it. Wish you'd remember to pick up the other one in the chasm when we saw it. Hey, there's another layer exit. Let's see if there's anything else to grab on this side of the river before we cross. Lots more to grab. Wow. Booby trap, map, erasure trap. Our map is erased. Alright. Hide armor. Great. Just in time. Let's drop the old cloth armor, which gave us defense 10. And instead put on the hide armor, which gives us defense 15. And is currently at 62% condition. Small wooden shield, man, it's getting tough to decide. We're using a quarter staff right now anyway, so we can't use this, but this only gives us 3 defense with a 15% chance to cast light healing. This will give us 12 defense. You know what? I'm going to take off the quarter staff, put on the dagger and the small wooden shield. I might go sell the wicker shield of relief. Oh, fuck, if it survives this. Booby trap, acid splash trap. We take 13 damage. My withered roads, damn it. Volume 2 has melted. There goes that book we were about to read. Damn it. And our dagger. Well, that settles that. I guess we're going back to the quarterstaff. Take this off, put this bag on. Damn it. That's some bad luck. $38 gold. We could pray here. She's a neutral goddess as well. Would give us ESP and light ourselves up as like a light spell. But a 65% chance of doing it. But if we fail, I think we lose all our spell points and our map gets erased, or we lose half our spell points or something. It's not worth it for me right now. We don't need it right now, per se. Almost up another level. This is an altar we could pray at to get all of our health back. Failure, though, would kill us instantly. Our chance of success is based on our average of our relationship with all the gods. Here's that thing we dropped earlier. We can get that stout tortoise shell if we wanted it. Don't really want it. Maybe the wand of... Yeah, let's pick up some stuff here. Let's take this tiny health potion. No. Take the torch, though, for now. Might as well light it so you can see a bit better. Save that wand for later. To mine this stuff, by the way, in case you're wondering, you just walk into it. It'll automatically try to mine it if we wanted to mine that gold beneath us there. But with our untrained mining skill, we'd only have a 25% chance of successfully mining it out. If we failed, there'd be a cave-in. So I don't want that right now. We're not good enough at mining to make it worth the effort. Anything else? Let's check over here in this region. See what we missed. The foliage is a bit hard to go through. I can go here and get this. Got a tomato. Might as well eat that right now. Give us some health back. 2 to 11 health back. Great. Let's go look at this fruit as well. Carrot, sure. Let's cast a detect treasure first. So get some spell points back out of that treasure. Carrot. Nothing. I'm still weighing whether or not that spell is overpowered or not. If it is, I would just make it as soon as it detects no treasure once, it won't work for the rest of the map. But I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure if it is overpowered. I'd have to really play with it a bit more to be sure. It's a newer spell. It's not that new, but it's newer. Let's cross here. Now, why do we want to cross here as opposed to, say, here? If we dove in here, obviously, if we don't move anywhere, we can't get across. But it also could shunt us down here and we can't get across. You want to look for a place that has access directly across from you, as well as, you know, if you get shunted either direction, you're still going to have access across. So we don't get, stuck somewhere where we can't get out easy. Took 2 damage. We got shunted a bit, but it didn't matter. Let's grab this gold up. Heavy doors, a little harder to open than normal doors. It's a locked door, obviously. I guess they don't douse your current thing, like your torch that you're carrying. Interesting. I didn't know if they would or not. I didn't remember if I programmed that in or not. We're not going to cross back over the water, so if we can, let's just grab this gold up. Yes, I know it's too much. Before we leave, we want to check out both what that item is, and let's look at this weapon rack here, see if there's anything interesting in it. It was trapped, so booby trap, web trap, so we were trapped in web and sprayed web all around us. We did find a main ghost, though, and a partisan of animal hunting. Neither of which can we carry right now. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We are going to cross back over that water, damn it. Let's drop one of the restorative potions for now. Oops, I'm pressing the wrong key. pick up the main ghost, which is even better than the dagger. It's 1 to 10 damage, and we can use it. We have strength 40. This also requires strength 40. It's a two-handed weapon. Let's drop the quartered staff. Pick up the partisan of animal hunting. Reorganize. Let's equip the main gauche and the small wooden shield. Maybe I won't go across. Let's see. Let's see what's down here first. I was going to go sell him that stuff we just dropped, but I don't really need to, do I? If we can get out of this damned web. We only have a 4% chance of getting out of this each turn. I'm trying to get out. There we go. Curative potion, we can definitely use that. Let's drink one of the tiny health potions. Got back 12 hit points, and we will pick up the curative potion. Let's see where this goes. Glimmerwood. Glimmerwood is an expansive forest in Rail, heavily enchanted and the birthplace of fairy dragons. Foliage and flowing water are sureties, but also expect to find recharge stations and the strewn books of spell books, for magic is abundant here. So we get some more spell stuff, that'd be good. This would be really good for us, because fairy dragons are obviously worms, and we'll get double experience for every single one of them we kill. Not to mention the fact that we have bonuses to hit them, and plus 50 experience every time we kill one. We'll probably level up a few times in here, so we're definitely going in here. To be clear, again, layers like this, it'll be populated entirely by the specified monster, in this case fairy dragons. Also, just like every other level, they are randomly generated, and you know we can expect to find, yes, a forest in here of some sort, probably foliage, and flowing water of some sort, and recharge stations. These things are expected, but it is randomly generated, so we'll see what we get. Famorius is pleased. He rescued 2 characters. She rewards you with 15 faith. Excellent. We would have also not gotten faith for going in there. That's right, because we didn't go down. There's a fairy dragon right here. You can see the red swirling thing beneath him. It means he's a hero. That is Dezenth, the Fade Draconic Champion. He has 10 health, which is higher health than other fairy dragons. You see he's worth 65 experience, but for us he'd be worth 130 plus 50. He'll be worth 180 experience for us to kill him. Also, he'll drop an item if he's killed. And like all fairy dragons, he has a 10% chance he causes 120 turns of hallucination if he hits us, just like when we drank the Mescal. We'll see a bunch of monsters that aren't really there if he does it. Found a hatchet. Don't need it. Got 50 experience for that. Because he's an insectoid slash worm, insectoids are now mad at us. They have plus 5 to hit us the rest of the game. And we leveled up, baby. Gained 2 skill points there. And we got a new perk, Scalecraft. This perk grants you a 15% chance to craft a special mundane item each time you kill a worm. While carried, this worm scale will lower incoming fire, cold, acid, and electricity by 1% per... I should say electricity damage. I should note that as a little error. Worm scale. I'm noting this for myself. Damage. We'll get it after this. Should say incoming fire, cold, acid, and electricity damage by 1% per level of the worm from which it was crafted. It can be damaged in combat exactly as armor. Okay. That's an awesome, awesome, awesome perk. We can start crafting like specialized armor to defend against elements stuff. Let's put this up to 60. I was going to read that book now, but we can't. Now, why do we get 2 skill points there? Every time you level up, it puts your current intelligence into a pool behind the scenes. When 300 intelligence points, or when 300 points have been deposited in that pool, you get an extra skill point. So right now we'll get an extra skill point every 5 levels. But if we can level this, we can keep our intelligence going higher. Eventually you get it, much faster. So I'm going to put the rest into, into strength. Make sure we can pick up some more gold. I only have 1 point left, I guess. Let's learn the traveling skill anyway. So we're going to spend 2 points there to learn that. We're going to advance as high as we can go. We get 20 inventory slots now. It's as far as we can take it, unfortunately. We have 1 point left. Let's put it into combat. Just give us straight up just plus 15 to hit. Or repair. Combat. Plus 15 to hit. Thick apron, we're not going to need that. We have our hide armor. Let's just drop it right now so we don't get to forget that we're carrying it. Just right-click anything in your inventory to drop it, left-click it to equip it or use it. This was a Fade Draconic Wizard. Didn't get a spell off, though. It's dead. And we found a Water of Life spellbook. Gained a lot of experience. I'm not going to learn this one. It is another type of healing. It costs 25 spell points. It would make us gain 1 to 6 health points every turn for 3 turns. Every time we cast it, we make all the good gods or the evil gods in the game angry. They don't like it when we cast it. But on top of that, we already have light healing, which does something very similar. So it'd just be wasting one of my spell slots. I'm only allowed to learn one more thing before I gotta raise my memory skill again. Let's just drop it here for now. Come back and get it later if we need it. A new hide helm. How's mine doing? Alright, we'll carry both for now. We'll switch over to the other one when this one breaks. Or if we have to drop something, we'll drop the shitty one. Ouch. Booby trap. Small blade trap does 14 points of damage. Mage helm wand. Every time we use that, we have untrained wand lore skills, so every time we use a wand, we only have a 25% chance of actually successfully making it work. And every time we use it, it uses up one of the charges. It only has 3 charges before it's useless. Now, if you get your wand lore skill up higher, that increases the chance of successfully having the effect, but it also starts making the wand regenerate charges every time you go to a new level. More and more charges depending on how high your wand lore skill is. Ours is untrained right now. If we did use it successfully, we gain defense extra 30 for 60 turns. We'll keep it for now. Horn of Farad is a magic item we don't know how to use yet. You may use the Horn of Farad once per map by left-clicking it, provided your magic item use skill is at least basic. Ours is untrained, correct? Indeed. We can't use it yet, but we might be able to use it soon. We should probably learn at least basic magic item use skill. Doing so causes all monsters, except those of automaton intelligence, to flee from you for 60 turns. That'd be useful. Alright, let's try and find the temple as well while we're walking around. Unknown potion. Let's go kill this. We're going to level up like crazy in here, guys. Another level, baby. Excellent. Okay. Got a new racial perk, Elven Weapon Affinity. This perk grants you plus 10 to hit with any bow or non-improvised light weapon of any kind. So right now we'll have plus 10 to hit with our weapon because it's light. As you can see, the weapon light bladed. When we get into medium and heavy weapons, unfortunately we won't be able to use those as well. We won't get that bonus, that's all. Unless it's a bow. If we use a high-level bow, that's fine. Let's put it all into strength for now. Get a new skill, right? Let's put that into repair. Hopefully we can start repairing our stuff again if it starts getting damaged. Bunch of them over here. Oh, what did I find? I didn't notice. Oh, +5 worm skill. We found one. As long as this remains in your inventory, incoming fire, cold, and acid and electrical damage will be lowered by 5%. All worm skills you carry grant a singular cumulative effect. It can be damaged in combat exactly as armor. When its condition reaches 0, it will be destroyed. I'll carry it for now. Matter of fact, no, I'll drop it for now because I don't want it getting damaged right now when these guys don't cause any of those kinds of environmental effects. I'll come back and get it. Come back here, you. Yeah, plus 10 to hit me now. New torch. We already learned blur. Don't want any more gold yet. Let's kill off all the monsters. Man, we're going to level up fast in this level. This is a gold mine for us. New class perk, Piercing Blow. This perk ensures you cause 33% extra damage in combat to worms. Amazing. You know what? Right into strength as well. And then one into dexterity. What are we going to learn now, guys? Maybe it's time to learn that next memory skill to make sure we can learn new spells if we get a chance. We could learn this, but it's probably getting past its prime for usefulness. This would allow us to summon in monsters to fight for us. They'd be monsters of animal intelligence, so animals and insects and this kind of thing. Anything that's particularly stupid and low level, we could summon in with this. It's kind of random what shows up. And that thing would walk around and start killing monsters for us, and we get the experience for anything it kills. Unfortunately, it does summon monsters that are between levels 1 and 10 in terms of the power of the monsters, between level 1 and 10. And we're on dungeon level 5, so in about 5 dungeon levels, those monsters are going to be always outstripped by anything we meet. And even now, it'd be kind of a crapshoot if they could defeat anything we face. So I don't think I'm going to learn it at this point. If we could learn that early on in the game, that's a great spell. But this deep in is probably not as useful as something else we could learn. So let's just keep that slot open. Uncooked fish. If we can find a... let's carry that for now. If we find a cooking fire, we can cook that and eat it to raise our intelligence. We can also use our fishing line to fish here in this river and see if we can catch anything. But there's no point right now if we can't find a cooking fire because we're going to end up with oops, here we go. We're going to end up with more food than we can carry, you know? And just be wasting the time and the potentially damaging the fishing line to do it. But if we see a cooking fire, this would be a good time to start fishing. We should have done that when we saw a cooking fire before. This would allow us to cast a spell that would make us make patches of grease on the ground, and anything that entered it would get greasy and start sliding all over the place. Not going to pick it up right now. Mid-power scroll, don't need it right now. Nullify traps, already know it. We're not going to loot the body. We could cast open locks on this. Let's do that. Open locks to unlock that thing. Hopefully, we have 50% chance it works. There we go. Now we can open the jewelry case. Yeah, it's empty. Oh, here's a cooking fire. Let's go there right now. Cook that fish. Eat it. +1 intelligence. If we can get quickly up a level, we should look at getting our cooking skill up. This is underwater treasure. We could swim over there and dive down and try and get the treasure out. We might do that in a bit, but not right now. For now, I just want to use my fishing line, unless I dropped it way back when and forgot to pick it back up. Oh, here it is. You can see it's blue now because we're adjacent to water. That's where we can use it. You use a fishing line by left-clicking it, but only while standing beside water, which we currently are. Using it lowers its condition. It's currently 100%. Each map has an unknown finite number of fish that can be caught, possibly 0. If there are any, using this gives a 20% chance of producing uncooked fish. 3. You see its condition dropping there. There might not be anything in here. We don't know. I mean, it does pass under a big freaking lava field. Not that that actually affects the likelihood of it working. I'm going to guess there's no fish in here. That lowered its condition quite a bit. I'm not going to keep trying right now. Torch burned out. Alright, we gotta get across this water and or lava. We don't have to. The stairs are here. We could use that. Let's cross over here. It is 2 squares thick. No, let's cross back over here where we can actually... Let's do this first, actually. There was a weapon merchant there, by the way. He got killed by a fairy dragon, I guess. Where's that temple? Here we go. We didn't get in. This is not a great place to be, because if we try and go south, you can see we're trying to get into dense foliage. Our odds of successfully entering the square is only 20%. So if we try and enter and we fail, we're going to stay in the water and we're going to keep drowning and getting shunted around. Nonetheless, I'm going to try. Okay, we got to get out of here. Let's at least dive for the treasure while we're on this. You can see it functions like a normal water square. Additionally, entering gives you the option of diving for the treasure. If you do, you will take drowning damage equal to between 5% and 10% of your max health, just like normal drowning damage. But you will find between 1 and 10 times the dungeon level in gold, with a 25% chance of additionally finding 1 to 10 times the dungeon level in gems, and a further 25% chance of finding a trinket of some value. You may only dive once here. Let's do it. We took 3 damage. Found 48 gold pieces, though, and 5 gems, and a brocade gown, but we didn't get to pick it up. So it's still there in the water. We have to go back in the water if we want to get it. It was too big to pick up. Let's drop this torch. I want that damn gown. Son of a bitch. Yes. Let's get out of here. Alright. Let's bring the new gold and gems we found to here. How's our experience doing? This is a magic arch we can pass through with different effects. One of the effects, of course, is it drops your experience points down to 0. I don't want to do that right now. We have 287. I don't want to risk it. We have no reason to go in there right now. Crossing here would only let us get to that unless we're willing to cross the lava. I'm not going to fucking deal with this lava and everything to get over here. I think I'm going to call the level there. As a matter of fact, we got a lot out of that. Can't complain. This brocade gown, by the way, can only be sold to smugglers. That's the only thing it's good for, but it's worth 195 gold pieces in gems. It does take up 3 inventory slots. Let's not go down here yet. What am I doing? Let's cast Detect Treasure. You know what I could have done as well? We did have this extinguish spell. I totally forgot. We could have blasted our way through some of this lava. We find any treasure up here? Yeah, there's some gems. Cave in. Somewhere over here, some gems. There was a third thing too, but I didn't see where it was. Oh, here it is. That's it. Yeah, okay. Let's head for the stairs. See if there's any, let's just save the gems. Any spells we can cast before we go down that cost 16 or less that would matter. Descend we could. Descend actually makes more sense than using the stairs. Why? If you look at the stairs, you can see there's a 1% chance any staircase is rotten. And it would just break under us and drop us. So we can save ourselves that 1% grief by casting Descend and just going down automatically. Inscribe Ward wouldn't help us. Recuperate wouldn't help us. Hold Monster wouldn't help us. Scare wouldn't help us, yeah. Let's just cast Descend. There we go. You lower through the floor to the next level. Okay. Let's start walking around again. As you can see, when you go to a new level, you get all your spell points back. That's how you get them back, if I wasn't clear about that before, because I am kind of breezing through the rules. Here's a tunnel. We're not going to go in it right now, but it would lead to a new map at the same dungeon level. Fivriaskin Shrines. A neutral shrine. We'd have an 87% chance of success. If we were successful, we would gain 3 strength, 3 dexterity, 3 intelligence, 3 health. If we were unsuccessful, we'd lose 1 to 6 of each of those. But 87% is pretty damn good. Let's probably try and go do it. Found a Mage Helm Wand. A tome entitled On Hive Behavior. It's a level 3. I think it's a rogue skill. Entomology, I think, is a rogue skill. So we're probably never going to learn it. We'd have to learn it to the advanced level before we could read that book. That would cost us 6 skill points to see it at the advanced level. I'm probably never going to learn it. I'm not going to pick up that book right now. They're a lout. Yeah. There we go. Plus $3 stats. Thank you, Fivriascus. He's a god of the dwarves. The primary god of the dwarves. This is a zombie. Actually, it's a zombified archer. We haven't seen this yet. We haven't seen a monster using a missile weapon, nor have we used a missile weapon. Now, in a lot of roguelikes, missile weapons would actually function like it would be shooting at me from a distance. It doesn't work that way in this game. Because I wanted combat to be kept simple. You occupy the same square to fight, period. But what it does do is give you a distance strike. So you can see on when I look at this zombified archer, it has distance strike 33%. If I go and fight it, every single turn we fight, there's a 33% chance I don't even get to swing at it. It just gets to shoot at me and I don't get to do anything. That's because it's basically shooting from a distance enough that... right there, you saw it. Monster strikes from a distance. So I didn't even get to attack it. My odds of hitting it are better than its odds of hitting me, although, fuck, it's hitting me from a distance again. 3 times in a row. 4 times in a row. 5 times in a row. If it doesn't hit it soon, I'm going to call this quits. 6 times in a row. Holy shit, that's just bad luck. Alright, it's kicking the shit out of me. Let's leave it alone for now. Two-Fisted Fun would allow us to learn dual wielding, so we could use 2 weapons instead of a weapon and a shield. We might learn that soon, but not yet. You know what I'm going to do is drink one of these tiny health potions. 7 points of damage. No, I don't want to carry that. A lot of hot coals up here. They would cause me 1 damage if I pass through them. Oh, I left my damn scale up there, didn't I? My scale that I dropped and said I'd get later. I'm not good at doing that. I constantly forget to... I don't want to do that right now either. I constantly forget to pick stuff like that up. But let's try and get up a level before we pick up any more objects, because I'm afraid I'm going to trigger a trap and it's going to kill me. We still have not found a regular, we haven't found a man-made area yet. It's all been caves. I'm finding that a little weird. We could drink the grog. That would give us 10 to 60 experience point, but we'd drop asleep for 30 turns. That's not enough to bring us up a level, but I'm going to do it anyway. The zombie, I don't know if you notice its intelligence, it's an automaton, which means it always knows exactly where I am, but it always walks in a straight line to get to me. It won't have the intelligence to dodge around an obstacle. It'll just literally walk into the obstacle over and over again until such time as you move to a position to allow it to get past. It's just that dumb. Where the hell is the temple? Have you seen it? We haven't seen it. It's got to be over that lava. Let's use our extinguish spell. Gets rid of hot coals, doesn't it? Not lava. Extinguish. Gets rid of, Flames, cooking fires, hot coals, and lava. Let's do it right. Do it right here. Alright, there we go. We opened up a path. Could be beyond here. There it is. Alright, let's extinguish this too. Damn it. Costing a lot of spell points, but there you go. We've opened a path. Up from the depths. Is it gravity that leads the heaviest giants to populate the lowest reaches of the caverns? If so, they must have found a way to overcome because a mighty host of giant types has just pounded its way onto this level looking for you. That's a rough event. So you can hear one of them. We have to be very careful here, guys. These things can be completely deadly to us. That is a frost giant, which would kick the shit out of me. It moves at the same speed I do. Which means I don't have to fight it. That is a shambler. Again, it would kill me. Maybe I should just get out of here. I really wanted to get some more treasure here, guys, but I don't think it's wise. I'm going to try a bit. If anything gets near enough to me that I should run, I will run. That's a fucking fire giant. Or if I see anything that's faster than me, I will also do it, because I don't want to get caught. I'm going to steal the gem eyes out of this idol. Worth 60 gold pieces. Oh, fuck me. Booby trap, ceiling block trap. A falling ceiling block does 8 points of damage. That hurt. Oh, and I resist being paralyzed by the ceiling block. Okay, my elven... What is it called? Not self-awareness. What is it called? Self-possessed. Saved me. That is a Fomorian giant. It's slow. $54 gold pieces, man. We're almost up a level. We could actually take this one. There's one of them over here. We could... Oh, fuck. Can I get through here? Yeah, I can. We could take him down, in theory. The fuck on. Maybe I even will. This thing could do 30 to 60 damage to something if I could line it up. Oh, fuck. What is that? A mountain giant. Man. This is a Fomorian shrine. It would make her happy to pray here. We'd have an 80% chance of success. But if we failed, she would hit us with like a lightning bolt that could probably kill us. So I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not going to risk... Oh. I'm going to risk it right now. If I can just get over to that temple, I think we have enough to level up and at least get my health back. Whoops, I went the wrong way. At which point we may have to use... Alright, there we go. May have to use Descend, because I think we're trapped here. New racial perk Grace. You may use this perk once per map by left-clicking it, though you may only do so while standing on a temple square. It will restore 1% to 33% of your spell points. Let's do it right now. Let's go to the perk. Grace. So we just left-click it here while we're standing on the temple. We got back 1 spell point. I'm going to note that down as a little error. 1 spell points. Grace. It should say 1 spell point. Obviously, I didn't put in the little catch to say if it's 1 point, put point. And if it's more than 1 point, put points. You see it's grayed out now. We can't use it anymore. All right, let's put our dexterity up. What do we want to do here? If we put our blocking skill up, it would increase the defense bonus of our shield by 50%. So that one we're using would be, instead of providing 12, it would provide 18. We get 6 extra defense. It's not great, but it could be great later on if we get better shields. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Starting to use a shield a bit better. So we're up to 39 defense. In other words, monsters have minus 39 to hit us. This guy could do 16 damage if he hit us. And a 25% chance he freezes us as well. Which would cause damage over a period of time, as well as make it hard for us to move. Not to mention the fact that his damage is also cold-based, which means it inherently could also freeze us. He's also 100% resistant to cold. We're not going to use our Frost Breath spell on him, but if we wanted to, it would do nothing to him. I think we need to just get out of here. There's just too much danger here. Let's just descend. Where are we now? Dungeon level 7. Your amount of spell points is based on your intelligence, your thaumaturgy skill, which is a skill we have at basic level. Everybody does, except for barbarians who have none. And the depth of the dungeon. The closer you get to Zaskazian, the more magic you get, because he's leaking magic into this world. There's a spell merchant. You can see him with our infravision. Let's check that hiss and see if there's anything on this level we should be excited about. No worms at all. Let's get this gold. 2 gold pieces, great. What do you have here? A Neanderthal champion named Chog. We can kick his ass. Let's go kill him. Found a jet necklace. We could sell that as a trinket. If we were carrying it, it's on the ground right now. Dashing Spellfilcher. Thank God we killed it. They can destroy your spells in your spell book. A couple of slimes and a cultist. The cultist is unlikely to hit us, but if it does, it has a 50% chance of draining 1 to 4 intelligence. It's also a spellcaster. It's a cultist deacon. 75 spell points. Nonetheless, let's go try and kill it quickly. It casts Invisible Hammer at us. We took 9 points of damage from that. Shit, it hit us. And drained 2 of our intelligence points. Damn it. Alright, it's dead. Found a high power scroll. Can't pick it up. 2 high power scrolls. Let's go see what this guy's selling, just so we know. Our first meeting is fortuitous. One needs friends in the darkness. You have the look of one who seeks for true power. I promise you'll not find better magics elsewhere. Blur we already have. Nullified traps we already have. He's literally selling nothing we need. But we still don't want him to die, because if we leave this level and he's still alive, it makes Feymorius happy. We get faith points. We saw how well those faith points saved us that one time in the fight against the white. This is a slime. Their special power is every time you hit them, there's a 33% chance that the damage you do to them doesn't hurt them, it actually heals them. So he's now got 11 hit points out of 4. We made him tougher by hitting him. Alright. Bandage. It's a mundane item we can use to try and heal yourself, but you can only use it if your health is close to the top line. Matter of fact, I'm going to use it right now. Let's drop the unknown potion for a minute. Pick up this bandage. Use it while we can. Can only use it if your health is within 30 of your max health. There we go. Damn it, son of a bitch. We're making this guy too powerful. I hurt him. Alright, he's lower than he started now. Oh, something broke. Our hide helm. Let's switch over to the other one. Although we don't really need it right now. Even without it, he has a 10% chance of hitting us. So let's just use the... let's not use the hide helm. That one's dead. This is a rolling slime. It had the distance strike ability as well. What are you selling, sir? You're new down here, aren't you? You've got the fresh from the surface look. Many adventurers overlook the fundamentals when it comes to gear, and that's just fundamentally stupid. He's got some cold Vorduvian tea. I have a friend named Scott Thompson who's a big freak for tea, so I think he'd love this. If we were on a cooking fire, we could heat it up, and then for 120 turns we'd be allowed to drink it. It would restore our spell points, but it can only do so if you've heated it up on a cooking fire recently. We know what this is. Yeah, that'd be great. Give us some experience if we cook it. I might buy that. I don't have enough treasure right now. Asterian Moonshine is alcohol that when we drink it, it has a 50% chance it'll remove all the diseases we have. It's like a cure-all, but a 50% chance we get poisoned in the process as well. Health potion, that's nice. In contrast to the tiny health potion, which heals 3 to 15, this heals 33 to 45. A well. We can throw treasure down this well, and there's a chance of success based on how much treasure we throw down that we get a wish, which gives us extra attribute points to pump into our strength, dexterity, intelligence, or health. We only have 2 gold right now, so if we try, there'll only be a 2% chance. I'm going to wait till I have more gold, and I'm going to throw it all down the well. And hope it works. You know what? First, though, let's do this. First things first. No, I know we found a secret compartment. Let's not go there yet. Let's pick up this gold. I know it's too much. Let's go to him. Where'd he go? Yes. Let's buy that uncooked boar meat. Let's go to that cooking fire we just found and cook it. Oh, fuck, I left it on the ground, damn it. Drop this for a second. Let's hope the fire doesn't burn out in the time it takes us to do this. Alright, 70 experience points for that. Where'd that health potion go we dropped? There it is. Alright, these are telepads. In this case, I think it's a pretty shitty position, but watch. It teleports you to the other one. Must be some mage was experimenting to see if he could master the technology, and he did, but not a very useful placement for them. We have a fair amount of money now. Let's go throw it all down the well. 56% chance it'll work. Damn it! That money's just gone. Explosive trap kit. Again, if you play certain types of characters, you know, using trap kits can be a great way to work. Especially now, the trap kits have all been made tougher. Not all. A lot of them have made more powerful because the traps themselves, even the ones that you spring on your, you know, that hurt you, have also been made more powerful. Gnomish explosives. Something we can plant and you know, blow things up. What is this? How does this work? I don't think I want to use it, but if I did it, it would explode immediately. It would cause me 5 to 30 damage, but it would also do 5 to 30 damage to any monster in my square and every monster in any square around me. So I can blow up a lot of monsters at once, although it hurts me as well. Curative potion, do we have one already? Already got one. When you press reorganize, by the way, it just sorts your things into the right categories, so you don't have to constantly be looking for where things are. Otherwise, they're listed in the order you found them. A throne, a golden throne, no less. Special type of throne. This square provides you the option of sitting once with one of 3 outcomes if you do. 1, it's ordinary, nothing happens. 2, it's a royal throne. You gain experience equal to 300 times the dungeon level. In other words, we gain 2100 experience. That would shoot us up like 3 levels, 2 or 3. Or it's cursed. We would lose 2 to 20 from strength, dexterity, intelligence, or max health. I think I'm going to risk it. There is a skill you can learn, a mage skill called History, that lets you avoid a lot of the bad effects of squares like this that have random effects. I haven't learned it though, so I won't recognize the throne. I'm just taking a chance of sitting in it. Nothing happens. And it's now a decommissioned throne laying on its side. I guess I threw it down in my rage. A riddle, I got a 31% chance of answering it based on my intelligence. Didn't do it. Now it's a silent mouth. Let's go look in this. Oh, let's kill this thing. Let's go look in this desk. 5 gold pieces. That's it, eh? I really wanted to use that well successfully. I mean, I could try and gamble it. Let's try and gamble it so we can get a bit more to increase our odds of the well. No, it's gone. Alright. Do we have any wands? I do have a mage helm wand and a wand of mirror image. Let's go here and use the recharge. Well, let's do it in a second. Let's not do it yet. Do we want to do anything else here? Could open this coffin, but it will make Femorius mad. I don't really want to. We could find treasure. Well, we could find treasure inside. We could throw it down the well. Evil act. So we lost 5 faith and her... Oh, Jesus. And her attitude towards us dropped a bit by 1%. We triggered a booby trap, a spear trap. It did 32 points of damage. Not enough to kill us, but holy shit, that hurt. Found 13 gold pieces worth of gems. Yikes. I don't know if it's even worth doing that. 13% chance? I don't know. Let's cast light healing a few times. 4 times to be precise. No, not 4 times. Let's do detect treasure now. There we go. One more treasure. That's the gems over here. Alright, let's throw it all down the well again. 72% chance. Because we have 72 gold, I guess. Yeah, 72% chance this works. Otherwise, we're just throwing away all our money again. There we go. Our wish is granted. We only got 3 attribute points out of that. Let's pump it into intelligence since we lost 2 points to that cultist. And now you can see this is a defunct well. You can't use it twice. I don't know if that was worth it. It cost us like 150 or 120 gold or something in total. Oh well. Let's head down, I think. Before we do, there was something I wanted to do. Oh, yes. Let's go right here. Stand here for a minute. Let's try and use our Mage Helm Wand. Failed the first time. It's down to 2 charges. Let's try it again. It didn't work. All right, let's recharge it. Back to 6 charges. I was hoping we could get the effect off, then we could, recharge it and then go down the stairs. We'd have a full wand and we'd have Mage Helm effect going at first, but what can you do? Down we go. There we go. We finally found out. I was starting to worry that there was like a glitch in the game that wasn't allowing it to generate standard areas. This is a man-made area. You can tell by the bricks around me and the floor. There's a lair entrance. Alright, so we got here a coffin-dwelling deacon. Every time we kill it, there's a 50% chance it returns to life. It's not that tough. It can cast low-power spells. Has 45 spell points. There is a lindworm here. It'd be great for us to kill. It is a worm, obviously a dragon. They have a special ability. They have a 15% chance of laying poison gas each turn. As you can see, it did it here. So we're now standing in poison gas. Every turn we're in poison gas, there's a 50% chance we get poisoned to some degree. Because we're an elf with our 50% resistance, essentially, you can see there the calculation done for us, our odds of being poisoned are essentially 25%. Let's get out of the square, though. Alright, so poison this area again. Let's get out of this square. Gained a lot of experience there. We got a 13 worm scale, plus 13 worm scale. Let's get out of this. Shit. Alright, 2 max health. Health restored. 10 attribute points. Gain 1 skill point. We have a new class perk called Fire with Fire. Once per map, you may left-click this perk to breathe fire, causing 15 to 45 fire damage to the monster in your square. There's a 10% chance this will start a fire in your square with a 10% chance it's raging. Raging fires will spread across the map, out of control. It cannot be used in temple, stairs, or any water. Okay. That's an awesome, awesome thing. Let's, kind of keeping my stats equal here, but I actually want my strength up higher. Let me see if we want to learn anything. Did we retain that dual-wielding thing? We left that book behind, didn't we? I've already started learning blocking, so I probably won't learn it. Let's learn blocking even higher. It doubles the bonus of our shields. So now instead of giving us 12, this is giving us 24. We're at 39 defense, even without our... Oh, we don't have the hide helm on. Oh, I shouldn't have done this, by the way. We resist the effects of poison gas. I shouldn't have taken a turn to put that on while I'm standing there. Let's go deal with the coffin-dwelling deacon. It's dead. It did not return to life, and we found a wand of ESP. And a poison strike spellbook. Let's learn that. Drop the fishing line for a minute. Pick up the poison strike spellbook. Learn it. We have our first mid-power spell. Everything we've been casting so far is a low-power spell. Mid-power spells are more expensive usually, and they require advanced spell use. We can't even cast it yet, but when we can, if we cast this, a 75% chance we poison any monster that's in our square. That would be very freaking useful. Fighting a monster that's too dangerous to fight, we cast that at it, poison it, and run away and let the poison do its work for a while. Enter the blood tunnels. Giant ticks hatch their clutches in underground warrens. You'll find little of interest inside, save hordes of bloodthirsty ticks, and the gold they've turned up with their digging. We'll go in there later, probably. Let's just wait for this gas to dissipate. So we can get out of this region. Get that plus 13 worm scale, too. Okay, it's cleared. What are we going to drop to take it? The wand of... No, the old broken hide helm, of course. Pick up that plus 13 worm scale. That's great. So we have 13% resistance to what? Fire, cold, acid, and electricity. As long as it lasts. We could cast an unlock spell, open lock spell to try and get at that chest. We probably will later. This is all crumbling floor. If we try and cross it, there's a chance we break through and fall to the next level based on how much our inventory is full. Right now with our current inventory, we have a 10% chance every time we step in the square that we're going to fall through to the next level and take damage in the fall as well. Oh, that rust monster got poisoned in the poison gas. Let's remove all our armor. If rust monster, if it hits us, will destroy any armor we're wearing. Or one piece of armor. Let's kill it before the poison kills it. Actually, the poison's gone from it. This particular one has a 50% poison resistance as well. Aberrations now have randomized resistances. This guy's got, he's an aberration as well. Likewise, 50% poison resistance. How are we doing for money? Let's pick this up. Wither. Do we want this? It is a low power necromancy. It costs 10 spell points. It lowers one of the attributes of the monster we are fighting chosen randomly. It's attack by 10. It's damage by 2. That's its maximum damage. It's intelligence by 1, or its max health by 10. I don't know if I'm going to use it enough to merit taking it. When again, we have finite numbers of spells we can learn in the game. Don't need one of those right now. Stay away from this crumbling floor and this poison. Oh shit. That is a Morlock. They have a 10% chance of laying a pit trap in an unoccupied square every turn. In other words, if you're in their square with them, they can't do it. But if they're alone in their square, they can do it. So this entire area may be littered with pit traps, and I can't tell. My character doesn't have the ability to detect pit traps. I just don't have the skill. You can learn that with this rogue skill here. Secret detection can help you detect pit traps when you're standing next to them, or if we had cartography skill, which we also don't have, and we found a map, it could reveal them if we had it high enough. I'm afraid to go over here because there could be pit traps all through here. So as a matter of fact, I'm not going over there. There was a smuggler up here. He's dead. We don't have any meat to cook, do we? No. It's too bad. We could have sold that brocade gown. There's a spider folk up here. That's the one laying the fragile webs. Let's go kill him. If we can. Here, he's dead. Let's see if we can explore up here a bit. Unknown potion. Let's steal the gems from the eyes. There we go. Nothing happened. This is a ward. No monsters can cross it, but I'm not going south here because, again, we might be heading to that pit trap territory. I will go to the temple, though. Drop that off. Get this gold. Actually, I should have got it while I was there, too. Nothing in the desk. Sparking wand. That's pretty good. Let's drop the wand of mirror image. Let's also incidentally put back on our... can't believe I forgot to do this. Put back on my armor. Let's pick up the sparking wand. Allows us to cast sparks, which is does 1 to 8 electrical damage to a monster, provided we actually can make it function. Again, we're untrained in wand lore, but we could try. We could try and dodge past this to see what's beyond it. Only a 27% chance of getting by based on our dexterity. If we fail, we take 6 to 30 damage. It's probably not worth it. I could go. Let me go explore up here where the web is. Just hack apart the web for a while. See if there's anything up here. Again, just too afraid to go down where that Morlock is. There's a bookshelf with a Frostbook spellbook on it, but we don't need that. You know what? Let's try and leap across this. I don't want to leave everything unlooked at. 73% chance of leaping across. If we fail, we're going to take 12 falling damage. Our odds of climbing out are 27% if we do fall in. There, we get stuck in. So every time we try and climb out, we have a 27% chance of success. There we go. Nothing over here, damn it. Alright, got across that time. Alright, again, not going over there. I think we're done. We could. Might as well do some detect treasure work. 3 treasures. Where did they show up? Here's one of them. Gold. 3 treasures. Oh, there's a chest here. And a chest down here. No, it was always there, wasn't it? Not sure where the third one is. How interesting is that? It should show up for me, and it didn't. Unless I'm just missing it. I mean, this is definitely new. This is definitely new. Let's go get this. Gold. Bring it here. There's the Morlock. Oh, chest right here. Yeah, there's the other one. Oops, we didn't drop off our stuff yet? Thought we did. Ah, cage trap. Found 9 gold pieces in there. As you can see, we are confined to a cage. Attempting to leave will have your character try to pick the lock, provided your lock-picking skill is at least basic, with failure resulting in a 50% chance the lock becomes jammed. If the lock is jammed, or you have at least basic lock-picking, attempting to leave gives you a strength over 3% chance of escaping and avoiding taking 1 damage. Let me look at my spell. I don't even know if it would work on this. Like, I should write it down. I'm going to write it down to check, because I just don't know if I programmed it to potentially unlock cages. Open lock spell. Cages? I'll look it up in between games, and if it hasn't worked, I'll do it. We could cast Descend. That would automatically tear us out of here and descend us through the floor. Or we can try and break out. We're not going to take that much damage. Let's just try and break out manually. Took 1 damage. 2, 3. There, we got out. Now it's just a open cage. Let's go put this 9 gold in here. Whoops. 41 gold and a jade gaming piece. Jade gaming piece we could sell like the brocade gown. You know what? Let's drink a tiny health potion. Got back 11 health. Let's pick up the jade gaming piece worth 140 gold. We have enough spell points that we could cast Detect Treasure again, or we could go down here and cast Open Locks, which would not leave us enough to cast Detect Treasure. I think I'm going to risk Detect Treasure. Found 1 more treasure somewhere on the map. Where'd it go? Can we reach it? Is it over here? Chest. $45 gold pieces. Okay. Let's take that right down to the next level. Let's just cast Descend right here now. Make sure we're... Actually, before we do that, let's make sure we're not missing anything. I'm not going to risk going over here. Oh no, we want to go through this thing, don't we? This layer. Let's go down there. Fuck, I took a weird route, I guess. Oh no, just didn't know. There's a pit trap over here too. Darn it. That hurt. I don't think there's anything left for me to cast that's going to be worthwhile. Well, if you want to see what a Inscribed Ward does. There, makes my square a ward. Monsters can't enter that square. Alright, let's just go. Got all our spell points back. On dungeon level 8 in the Blood Tunnels. Well, let's do our best. What if we can get a Mage Helm Wand working here? Let's try it. Let's try and use our Mage Helm Wand. Here we go. We got it working. Okay, so our defense is raised by 30 for 60 turns. Now, it only has a 10% chance of hitting us. I don't want to risk it giving us White Rot. White Rot's a disease that if we got it, would have our maximum health until we got rid of it. Damn it. Ah, there it is. Alright, well, too late. Let's kill all the... We have a restoration potion, but let's not drink it until we've killed all the ticks on this level, because we just risk catching it again, right? I can hear a damsel over there. Based on the sound effect, I can tell you she's either north... She's over here to the right somewhere. And she's definitely a damsel, because it's a lair which can only have giant ticks in it. Unless there's some sort of portal on this level letting monsters in. Good. Good act. We saved her. We get faith points. We also got 240 points of experience for that. Leveled up. We got 8 more faith out of that. 4 points for committing a good act. And 8 faith for rescuing a character for Fimorius. Leveled up. 2 skill points. New racial perk, Longevity. This perk gives you a 33% chance to avoid having your max health lowered anytime that would happen. For the record, we did not have our max health lowered here. This was a disease. It means if you're... The way we saw our intelligence drain at that time, if something tried to drain our max health, it would... 33% chance it wouldn't work. So we'll kill the... So I guess we'll get some stats up here first. Sure, let's put our dexterity up. We have 2 points. I mean, we could go with the general skill if we wanted to. If we ever wanted, you know what? Let's get cartography. So at least, or magic item use. I'm gonna say cartography. So at least if we find maps, at least there's some effect. Use both our skill points. Something broke. Our small wooden shield broke. Let's put back on the wicker shield of relief. There's a beanstalk. That's going to be useful. Potential to climb 2 levels back. So we could end up on dungeon level 6 if we get through there, which would give us a lot more grinding time before we reach the end of our game. A Zegexian Shrine. Only a 52% chance of success. If we were successful, we would gain 1 to 3 skill points. That'd be great. If we failed, it would randomize our race and class, though our perks that we've unlocked would stay the same. I don't think I want to risk that right now. I'm enjoying playing this Elven Dragon Slayer. Granted, the odds are slightly in our favor, but barely. I'm not going to risk it right now. Some sort of lake here. There are items we could find, like incense, that would make it possibly worthwhile to use that. I found a Kestros. I'm not going to take it, but it's a missile weapon. If we use this, we'd have a 33% distance strike like that zombie had that time. However, we do not get bonus strength damage if we're using that. Right now, our strength is granting us, I'm not even sure. It's hard to say. A 24% chance every time we hit that we do an extra 1 to 7 damage, as long as we're hitting in melee combat. We wouldn't have that if we used the Kestros. Can't make our white rot any worse, so I may as well go ahead and... I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have picked that up. A spear, eh? Plus 19 to hit does 1 to 12 damage. Or plus 15 to hit does 1 to 8 damage, but does 1 to 12 to animals. And has a 25, plus 25 versus animals, but only. It's a 2-handed weapon. I'm going to drop the partisan of animal hunting. And just pick up the spear, which is 1-handed. And maybe even switch over. Does more damage than my main gauche, and has a plus 19 to hit. Got nothing to cook right now. Fur armor, even better than my hide. Let's drop the hide armor, which was down to 10% condition. Pick up the fur armor, which has 20 defense, and is in near perfect condition. Alright. Let's kill both of these guys. You see they have a much better chance to hit us now. Our blocking skill isn't as useful with the wicker shield as it was with the other one. Down to 13 health. I think we can kill it before it gets us. We gotta be really careful. Like a single pit trap could kill us. We should really drink a potion or something. Let's drink the small health potion. I hope it's not acidic. Alright. Get your alchemy skill up high enough you can identify if potions are harmful or not. Our alchemy skill is basic. We can identify a few simple potions, but nothing major. There's a cauldron there. Let's not drink from it right now. I don't want to risk bad shit happening. Let's get down to here, drop off our gold. There, we leveled up. A new class perk, Bathed in Flame. Once per map, you may left-click this perk to cast Pyrophilia, causing any heat damage you receive for the next 30 turns to heal instead of hurt you. That's amazing. I'm enjoying this Dragon Slayer, man. I think I'm going to go with Strength. But I'm going to learn Advanced Spell Use, so now we can cast Poison Strike if we so choose. Unknown Potion. Another one of these guys. Oh, he cast Mage Helm. You can see a little symbol above his head now. That means he has Mage Helm going. He has defense increased by 30, but we killed him anyway. It's worthwhile. Let's get that. Drop the Unknown Potion. Pick up the Create Mundane Item Spellbook and learn it. It's a low-power spell. Only costs 10 spell points to cast. It conjures a random non-food mundane item. It can be useful to try and conjure things like backpacks or tinder boxes or Well, really anything. Hey, let's drop the old small... Whoop, not that, no. Drop the small wooden shield. Pick up the steel buckler. Requires 50 strength. It gives us defense 15, but for us it gives us defense 30. Much better. Gold earring. Let's drop the unknown potion on account of its unknown. And pick up the gold earring. Another thing we can sell to a smuggler if we ever meet one. Not worth as much, though. It's only worth 110. There was a raft here, but obviously the raft drifted into rapids and got broken. Otherwise, we could have ridden it down the water. As it is, we're going to have to swim across, and I don't want to swim across. Oh, quilted armor? Not as good as my fur. Oh, it's better than my fur. Let's drop the fur armor. Pick up instead the quilted armor. Oh, it's nearly broken, though. Now I'll stick with my fur. Alright, let's go around the lake. We don't have to get across that water. We don't have to swim across that water, rather. Let's go around it. And once these guys are dead, we can use our restorative potion. I just want to do it until we know for sure they're dead. We can also pray here and save our restorative potion. This is a Vian Shrine. This square provides you the option of invoking Sensen V, Goddess of Healing, with a chance of success based on your relationship with Sensen V. Success will restore 5 to 20 health and remove all diseases. Failure will give you a random disease. Praying here is considered a good act. Vian shrines may only be activated once. Our chance of success is 90% because she really likes us. It'll also make our goddess happy. We prayed to her sister here. Here we go. We didn't get back much health because it could only bring us to 37. The healing happens first, then the disease clearing happens. Pick up some silver here. Bring that to the temple. Let's not forget about that beanstalk. Why Inflammable, Volume 2? I'm probably going to take that. We haven't found any magical jewelry. We don't have a magic ring. We don't have any magic amulets. We don't really need this. Although we need it more than we need this. Let's drop the Sparking Wand. We'll take Y Inflammable, Volume 2. This will teach us fire resistance skill to the advanced level, provided we already know it to the basic level. That's and our intelligence is at least 60. That's a mage skill, so we'll try and learn fire resistance next level, then we'll get it to level 2 instantly with that book. Not going to pray here. It's Taltia Warden Shrine, Goddess of Corruption and Temptation. That will really piss Femorius off. That's the one she hates the most. Another steel buckler. Which one's in better shape? 58%. 93%. We'll stick with our own. Let's bring the gold we have to here. Get this gold. I know. Bring it to here. Raging fires. You can definitely smell smoke. Somewhere on this level, one or more fires are raging out of control. They will slowly spread till they fill the entire level. You may not have much time. Let's look and see where that is. Fire had started here, raging flame. So it's going to spread out from here and start burning down the level. We want to be gone before that happens. We're not going to use this. Whatever we did something that pissed Zegex off because if you remember, we had a 52% chance of success with him. We only have a 51% chance now, so something we did angered him. I'm just curious what it is. So look up what he likes and doesn't like. He favors the reading of scrolls. He dislikes the gaining of character levels. So the fact that we went up a character level made him mad. That's not a god you can worship anyway, by the way. You can only worship the 12 major deities. We're doing really well with our attitudes in general because of our piety skill, right? We started with piety skill as an elf. Advanced piety skill. So our religion is... Most gods like us more than dislike us. Maleviac sure doesn't. Goddess of Pain thinks we're a bastard. Alright, anything else? We're not going to go do this. It'll just piss off Femorius. I don't think it's worth checking out what's up here, given we have to run a long way to get there. We're not going to drink from the cauldron right now. You can see the different things that can happen. It could heal us. We don't need it necessarily. Curative broth, mage broth, restoration broth, agility broth, strength broth, but it could be poison or acidic. We might... You know what? I am going to try it. Healing broth. It heals 38 points of damage. Haha. All the way healed. Let's try and climb this thing. Let's make sure there's nothing else we want on this level first. You know what? We're up here. Let's do check out this region. No, nothing else up here. We've seen the level. See that fire's starting to spread. Let's get there before it spreads to the beanstalk. Smoke gets in your eyes. You smell smoke, and there's a strange rumbling to the floors. Sometimes ash clouds build beneath the earth and then burst forth when the pressure gets too great. Any second now, and the second after that, and the second after that. How long can you hold your breath? Smoky fissures will continue to appear as long as you remain on this level. We really want to get off this level now. As you can see, we've waited so long that the bad stuff's starting to happen. We haven't seen this yet either, by the way. Holidays are good events that happen. Ours will happen. It's called Year End, is the next holiday coming up on the schedule. But not for 24 days. We have to change maps 24 times before that happens. When it does, we will receive 3 to 8 random food or drink items. What time of year the game is when you start is randomized. Volcanic overflow. The earth trembles and you just heard something heavy burst in the distance. The smell of brimstone is thick. Lava has begun to spill into this level. It will slowly spread from its point of origin until it fills the whole map. Where is it? It's spreading from right here. Yeah, we definitely want to get out of here before this becomes a big problem. Let's see if this works. We have a 50% chance that we climb up to a new random map, 2 dungeon levels higher. Otherwise, we fall and take damage equal to the dungeon level. Want to try it? Yeah. It worked! Holy fuck, we're on dungeon level 6, character level 13. We're doing just fine, guys. How long have we been recording this? We're at 1 hour and 11. I'm going to call it right there. My wife is busy cooking dinner, and I feel kind of like a douche standing here playing a video game. Well, there you go. We got 2 full episodes under our belt. Lanarin Belisar is still going strong. The odds that he'll win are slim, but so far we're on track, so good for us. I'll talk to you guys later. Pressing Q to quit. I'm pressing quit to quit, and there you go. Bye.